LEGO Marvel's Avengers is a Marvel Cinematic Universe-specific take on the familiar and reliably enjoyable LEGO game formula. But unlike the excellent LEGO Marvel superheroes, here we get a game littered with obvious, unfortunate restrictions that end up making this one of the weakest of the many LEGO games. The way the plot frantically jumps between scenes from the Avengers, Avengers Age of Ultron, Captain America the First Avenger, Iron Man 3, Thor the Dark World, and Captain America the Winter Soldier is so mixed up and out of order it's likely to confuse anyone who hasn't watched all of those films particularly recently. Ignoring that mess, the occasional crashes, and a tedious puzzle minigame that keeps popping up, LEGO Marvel's Avengers is still a fairly decent third-person action-adventure with simple combat and some environmental puzzle solving. If you've ever played a LEGO game before, you know the drill. That said, LEGO Avengers does introduce some more involving QTE-like sequences to its combat, and some of its traversal. It's made doubly cool by co-op combos, which have tons of variations depending on the two characters used. Some of the environments are really nicely animated too. The various open-world hubs, like Manhattan and Asgard, are all remarkably well fleshed out, familiar locations that are a delight to simply wander around. They're also littered with addictive collectibles and side quests. And most everything in LEGO Marvel's Avengers is co-op friendly. Even the open world and the side quests within them can be played by two players at once, both doing totally different things. This means you can unlock the 200 plus extra characters and character variations twice as fast. The problem is that some of the story missions aren't co-op friendly at all. Because of a stubborn adherence to movie accuracy, there are a surprising amount of sequences where one player is almost completely useless, in a way that takes a lot of the fun out of those co-op experiences. Attempts at keeping the game as close to the movies as possible also affected the audio in really unfortunate ways. Lines of dialogue pulled straight from the films and mixed into the game sound really unnatural and dull.
Yeah, I think we lost the element of surprise.
Plus, there's a lot of awkward silences and repetition of lines.
Tony! You're okay, right? We need to get you out of here right now. See, this is why I don't like it when you bring your work home with you.
If you have a preference for playing solo and you're a huge fan of MCU, there's still a lot of value for you in LEGO Marvel's Avengers, but otherwise, I'd advise starting with just about any other LEGO game instead. For more on all things LEGO and Marvel, stick with IGN.